history being made here tonight in the EA SHL. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski for EA Sports, their very first game in the league. Lot of bounce on both blue lines here, and we are about set to drop the puck here at center. The Nighthawks will look to go on the offensive as they win the opening draw. Penalty shot coming up after the stoppage in play. Here he goes on the penalty shot. Big save and breathe a sigh of relief. Still plenty of time left in this frame. Still scoreless in this one. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Puck scooped up by Salome. Carries it across the line. Here's a short pass to Salome. Shot blocked in traffic. Into the offensive end now. Centering pass in front. Oh, and they couldn't complete that. And that goes wide of everything.
She gets all her weight behind that one. You can see her pushing down on the bottom of her stick, but why she does it? She gets everything behind it, just doesn't hit the target.
From his own end, he moves it up ahead. Feeds it over on the rush. Picks off the feed. Odd man rush. Takes it to the net. Scores! It's in the back of the net. The Nighthawks draw first blood here in period number 1.
Now, it's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by 1, and you've got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
With possession along the wall. Sends the feed in front, and he denies that great opportunity there. Deflected away. Nice defensive use of the stick there. Moves up near the blue line and looks to set up at the point. Time saving a howitzer. Trying to escape the defensive zone. There's the whistle, icing the call.
Wagner's last save was outstanding. He knew exactly where that puck was going to go. That's anticipation at its finest, to be able to get to the right spot, know where that puck is coming from, and make a high-grade A save.
Here's a shot, and that's blocked away. Quick pass to Zuccarello. Fires to the crease. He scores! Tie game!
Well, you can't worry about what happened in the game, James. It's all about what you do now, staying in the present. That's exactly what they've done, and they've got the equalizer.
The Icebreakers get it back to even Steven here in period number 1.
Yeah, and halfway through the period, they find their legs. You can certainly tell that they found their mojo a little bit here, and they're able to get on the board. You got to trust the process in these games. If you can play consistent, you'll get your high looks.
The Nighthawks have it now. Rocks him on the play. She takes the feed. Stoppage in play, offside the call.
The bench just erupts with that thunderous hit there, James. I mean, she knew exactly where she was going with that one. It was all about intention and purpose to lay her opponent out and get the puck.
The Nighthawks get a hold of the draw. Salome's got it in the defensive end. Moves inside! Trying to shake the defender. He scores! Oh, that was gorgeous! The Icebreakers have gone up by 1 here in the opening frame. How does this now change the complexion of this one?
Well, I think it's really important because they got momentum right now, more jump to their step, and now they'll want to try and stay aggressive and increase that lead, take the momentum, and use it to their advantage.
And that's offside, stopping the play. More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The Icebreakers have taken the lead here over the last few minutes. They'd love to build on it. The Nighthawks win the faceoff. Sends it out front. He scores! What a goal! hard work pays off as we are back to even in this one.
Yeah, and halfway through the period, now you're looking at the details of the game and how you can get yourself back, and that's what coaches will always preach here, James, and I feel like there's been an urgency to their step, and it's showing on the scoreboard.
Levels him with the hip. Takes it into the slot, and we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Now she's in it to win it with that hit there, James. She wants to separate the player from puck, and she does an excellent job. She's going to get a huge kudos from her coach.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, it's all tied up. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. The Nighthawks are in transition. Beats it over. Picks up the puck. Penalty shot coming up after that whistle. Here's the moment of truth. Makes the save on a penalty shot.
Well, this is huge. This gives momentum to your team at a critical juncture. Just making yourself as big as possible. He tracks it perfectly and makes the save.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Picked up along the boards by Salome. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Cuts into the paint. He scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those chapeaus fly.
Anytime you get a hat trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps flying on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
And they've got the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Oh, he's cooking now. A chance in front. Scores! And he did it again. It's a night to remember. Wow!
Oh, he's having himself a game, isn't he, James? He's flying around the ice. I mean, if I'm the coach, I'm just telling his teammates, get him the puck.
The Nighthawks have been the better team so far in this first period. They've had multiple scoring opportunities, and as a result have the lead. And they take control of the puck here in the neutral zone. Here he is, takes the shot, shuts it down. Oh, that was like a bomb exploding against the boards. There's the horn, still 40 more minutes left in regulation time. We'll get to the second period right after this. Both teams had a chance to recharge, and the officials set to drop the puck here on period number 2. Second frame is underway as the puck is dropped. We've played a period here, Cheryl, and we've had an intermission to collect our thoughts. What do you make of what you see?
The Nighthawks are ahead in this one, and really there hasn't been much defense to talk about, but there's been a lot of shots on both sides. They've got the lead right now because they're putting everything to the net. They need some more net front presence because guess what? The goaltending, it hasn't been that great. Lehman's found his rhythm here, James, looking real nice in his crease, the way he's moving, taking away a huge opportunity for his opponent with that high-danger save.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
We've got icing on the play. Face-off coming up. The Nighthawks continue to lead here in this second period, looking strong offensively. And they take possession off the draw here in their own end. And he takes the pass. Play whistle dead, offside the call. Lots of time left in this period. We've got ourselves a 4-2 hockey game. The Icebreakers win the draw. Here's a shot. just a good old-fashioned solid body check on the play. Puck grab by Chelios. Thunderous collision on the play.
Well, and you gotta love the sacrifice of this play here, James. This is how you go from defense to offense. You have to separate the body from puck. He does it perfectly.
Great hustle to come up with the puck. The Icebreakers will play it from the defensive zone. Fires it on net. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up.
Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. Lots of offense here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. The Icebreakers gain possession. Quick pass across to Chelios. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Tap dances around the check. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck. Laying the body. Denies him. He got all of it. Angles it over to Chelios. Here's a chance on the attack. Makes it look easy with a pad.
I love that he's controlling what he can control right here, and for him, that's imposing his physical will, and he really wants to rally the troops. He knows they're trailing, but it's a spark, right? It's all about a spark and what comes next.
And they win the defensive zone faceoff. Long lead pass into the neutral zone. And that's poked away. Quick pass over in all alone. Oh, and that goes sideways with that chance.
Oh, yeah, and it's a breakaway, and this can be extremely frustrating to lose this one-on-one battle to the goaltender, James. I mean, you do all that work to get in tight. Looks like he just ran out of room.
Well past the midway mark of this period. It's a 2-goal lead here tonight. 4-2 is where we're sitting. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Centers glide into the dot as the face-off ready to resume play. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Zuccarello. The Nighthawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Turns it over. The Icebreakers move it in. To his teammate. Fantastic save.
As a shooter, you want to get the goaltender moving laterally, so that is executed check. Unfortunately, the goaltender anticipated that and moved across, pushed across to be able to make the save. That's just a fantastic one.
Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Dishes it off. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Ice speed at center moves up ahead now. Oh, what a hit! She has brought the physicality with force tonight.
Well, she certainly has, and first things first, she's got to get there. Those first 5 strides have been incredibly quick. Separating body from puck, man, you better not cross the middle with your head down.
Shot! Oh, what a stop there with time winding down. Well, 2 periods down and 1 more still to come. Third period action right after we get a clean sheet of ice. Teams are readying themselves at center ice as the third period is about to go. They have dropped the puck here in the third. Okay, we played two-thirds of this one here tonight. What do you make of what you've seen in this one?
The Icebreakers, coach won't be happy with their performance tonight in the effort areas and the habits. I mean, they really haven't been hard on the puck. They haven't been strong or physical. And as a result, their opponent has taken it to them because they've had the puck the entire game.
Lehman's got the puck, and we'll get a stoppage in play.
Well, and this is a huge play right here. Just recognizing the tempo of the game and being able to dictate it. He's done it all night.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. But Nighthawks lead at 4-2. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Gains the zone. The Icebreakers scoop it up along the boards. Slides it diagonally to Chelios. The Icebreakers carry it along the wall. Takes a shot, and that goes off the side of the frame. Trying to come up with a huge defensive play to get this puck out of his own end. And we'll reset things after that icing. Play set to resume with the face-off ready to go. The Nighthawks win the defensive zone face-off.
You hate it when you ice the puck and it comes 200 feet back to your zone. You got to give your center a tap on the pads after you win that one and get out.
And a stiff break setup. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up. Nearing the midway mark of the period. 4-2 is the score. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. They go on the attack through center. Cuts to the front. Score! And they needed that.
They certainly did. Now they're within one. They're within striking distance of the equalizer here, James. They're playing on their toes. It's about staying there and keeping the foot to the pedal. Speed definitely kills in the game of hockey, but more importantly, when you can move your hands at the same rate as your feet, it's pretty incredible. And he does just that as he makes his way to the net for a finish.
And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Avoids the poke check. Oh, and he had the answer on that one. Zuccarello's lugging the puck. Handles the pass. Looking to make something happen along the board. Stopped by the goaltender.
Chelios has been putting on a clinic in terms of one-on-one play here today, James. I think he's just picking off his opponent one at a time, deking his way to the net. He's finally going to get rewarded with a goal, and just have to ask yourself how much work he's put into this in his skill sessions, because he is dynamic with the puck, in his feet. Doesn't matter where it is, he finds a way to get himself to the net.
Shot! Denies him on the stopper! Lehman's got the puck, and we'll get a whistle here with a stoppage of play.
Well, and this is a smart play, James. He's made huge saves all throughout the game, and this is a smart decision to be able to preserve the lead. He knows exactly where he's at, and he gets a much-needed face-off.
The Nighthawks win the draw here their own end. Moves it up. Lehman's made his way quickly to the bench, and the extra attacker is now out on the ice. Oh, what a save! Penalty shot coming up after the stoppage in play. And it's go time. Fires it. Scores. He buries it on the penalty shot.
Well, this is a beautiful goal because you have to have a ton of confidence, know exactly what you want to execute, and then finish it off the way you wanted to.
The Nighthawks will look to try to bring this home now, up by 2 in the back half of this third period, Cheryl.
It's been a great game for them, James, but it ain't over yet. They've got to find a way to close this one out, and the best way to do it is when you have the puck on your stick. Don't give it up for free. Close quickly.
And that's 3. It's a hot trick here on the road.
Well, hold that for him in a way because it's a business-like approach as he's on the road. He just says, yeah, just bring it. I mean, gets a hattie to boot.
The Icebreakers definitely needed that one here in the third.
You feel their energy amping up as they get through this third period, and they'll need to have their best hockey at the last if they want to get back in this one.
Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. Moves it quickly over to Sullivan. Makes the save on the slapper. Icing is the call. We'll get a reset.
out, trying to get that puck, and anytime you see your opponent with it, you want to separate, and that's exactly what happens here with that huge hit.
Past the halfway mark of this period, the Icebreakers make their way back into the face-off circle, still in search of another goal. Moves it to Chelios. Oh, look at this. Here they come. They've got numbers. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Well, he's been chomping at the bit all game long. Just look at his highlight pack. Multiple scoring chances here. Finally edges it out and finds the back of the net. But you got to look at him and say, listen, he didn't get frustrated. His coaches, his teammates are certainly going to applaud him for his efforts in this one. He got a solid game and finally gets rewarded.
The Icebreakers have it from their own end. And scores! They tied it up here with a timely goal in the third.
Well, with their backs up against the wall, they decide to turn the tides and put on the press, if you will, James, and they get the equalizer.
The Icebreakers weren't ready to go home, and they weren't planning on rolling over in this one tonight. Look at this, Cheryl.
I know my parents used to say, keep the pedal to the metal, and this is exactly what they have to do with that urgency. They score the equalizer, and now they've got the momentum to try and win it all.
Backhander in front! Oh, he got all of that! What a save by Laban!
What a save. I mean, how quick do you have to be able to get on that puck, James? Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
The Nighthawks take possession off the faceoff. Moves the puck to Salome. Inside of the last minute here in this third. The ice, he might have a step here. Oh, what a save! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. Here in the late goings of the period, the next goal could be a big one as we are tied. And off the draw, they win possession. Slides the puck over. Here they are on the attack. Takes a shot. Oh, he couldn't put it past. What a stop by Wagner.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Receives the pass. And here's the pass to Chelios. Huge steal in his own end. Nice zone entry from the middle. The Nighthawks take over on possession. The Icebreakers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And they move the puck out of harm's way. A little banging and crashing now. Dying seconds and he makes the save. And with that, we are heading to overtime. Get those OT picks in on social media, and we will see if we can find a winner next. Are you hashtagging Overtime Challenge on social media? Because they're ready to get it underway. Looking for heroics here as they get underway in overtime. Passes it over. And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
This shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and it has some heat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save. Certainly the right guy to put out there in overtime, James. I mean, he is just igniting his team right now. Look at that pulsating hit. You have to have the ability to do it, but also to drive play, create an energy to attack in this overtime.
The Icebreakers gain possession along the wall. Big-time defensive play. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Stopped by the goaltender. The Icebreakers gain control of the puck. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Play is called for offside.
Well, the bench just erupts with that thunderous hit there, James. I mean, she knew exactly where she was going with that one. It was all about intention and purpose to lay her opponent out and get the puck.
And the centers glide towards the dot here as we got a face-off set to go. The Nighthawks win it.